Hello my loves, it's great to have you back, and if this is your first time, it is lovely having you here. I hope you can find something useful or inspiring in this little corner of the internet. If you do, I would love for you to stick around, and if you're really feeling it and you want bonus videos or you want to support the channel a little bit extra, you can check out my Patreon, which is always linked below. Today we are talking about one of my favourite things about being an artist, and that is just getting your work out there. It still blows my mind that things that I have made are in people's homes all around the world, and there is so much more that you can do with your art than sell original drawings or paintings or prints of those drawings or paintings. There are some really exciting ways that you can turn your work into things that people can enjoy in all aspects of their daily lives, and ways for you to get outside the box and think up new designs for all sorts of settings while potentially opening up new earning opportunities for yourself as well. So let's hop into some ideas. If you're anything like me, I am sure that you can't resist a cute notebook. This time of year is actually perfect for creating and selling stationery as people get ready to get organised for the new year. People are going back to school as well. There are so many different designs that you can think up for notebooks, different styles, different functions, and even if you don't plan on creating products with your art, I think it's such a creative exercise to commission yourself with products like this, just to challenge yourself to try something new. It's crazy how much your mind opens up with a million ideas once you set some constraints on yourself or set yourself a project like this. Anyway, stationery doesn't have to be limited to notebooks. You could do greetings cards, like wall calendars, desk calendars, even things like pencil cases or organisational folders. These are a great way to give your art a practical use and a product that will be hugely appreciated by fellow crafters. And if you're looking to level up your designs to give them that professional print-worthy finish, then you'll love today's sponsor, Kittle. If you haven't heard of it, Kittle is a design platform with a completely fluid and intuitive workflow that allows you to create digital and print-ready designs in minutes, for straight-up art prints and posters, to stationery, to t-shirts, and just so much more, many of which I will talk about actually later on in the video. You can also use Kittle for things like formatted Instagram posts or Pinterest pins, or like product mock-ups as well if you have a business that you want to market on social media. One really useful element they have are thousands of designer crafted templates that you can easily customize, tweak, and add your own designs to. So if you've got a painting that you think would work great as a notebook, for example, you can iterate and reiterate it on Kittle in all sorts of ways to create interesting and print-worthy designs. And if you want more to work with, there are all sorts of elements and high resolution stock images that you can have instant access to, all under one subscription. I sometimes struggle to see my art outside the box, outside of the paper that it's painted on, its potential to be part of something more. And Kittle gives you the tools and the freedom to really branch out and do more with your art. You can rest assured knowing that everything that you create there is commercially licensed to sell, and that you are exporting your creations with the right formats and the right DPI for the best quality prints and online use. If you are looking to get your art on products, I would really recommend Kittle as an all-in-one platform to bring it all together, so you're not paying for 100 different subscriptions for each step in the design process. Add your text, add textures, create designs and mock-ups of those designs on products, create logos and vectors and branding and mood boards all in one place, and enjoy 25% off all Kittle plans for new users by clicking on my link below. Another thing I feel like everyone loves is a good sticker. Cute stickers can be used to add personality to so many different things, like your laptop or your phone case or like a water bottle. They can be used in planners, on calendars. They're just a fun and creative way to express your interests and your personality, and they're also relatively easy to make, whether you're repurposing your existing art into stickers or making new designs for specific ideas. I know a few people who buy all their stickers from Redbubble because it's somewhere that they know they can find whatever they're looking for. And for sellers, all you have to do is upload your designs and you don't need to worry about making your stickers yourself. I have also used StickerApp in the past to make bulk orders of stickers that I will send out myself, or you can get like a Silhouette or a Cricut machine or something similar and make your own stickers at home. I will have a video linked, I think it's that side, about my sticker making process. And I'll have it down below as well if you want to know more. You could also get into selling apparel with your art designs on, things like t-shirts, sweatshirts, even like embroidered hats or hoodies. Turn your art into a repeated pattern on a scarf or a bandana. Again, use these product ideas to spark inspiration for designs that you wouldn't normally come up with when you're just considering your art as a print. Think about what you would want to wear, what kinds of things you would like to see on clothes, and you have plenty of options for creating lots of different clothing items, either through print on demand or buying small batches that you can ship out yourself, where you can really get to know your suppliers and how they align with your values and tailor your designs to work seamlessly with whatever they're printed on. Think tea towels, cushions, bath towels. This is another area where you can really lean on seasonal trends or pinpoint an area where you see that your art could fill a potential gap. So maybe you want to offer custom pet portraits on mugs, or you can imagine your pixel art being beautifully embroidered on a blanket. Just even brainstorming this stuff with you is making me feel inspired to create. It's why I love commissioning myself. You can just come up with so many new ideas just by creating a problem to solve or a gap to fill. Making home decor items could open you up to selling your art at fairs or community events. As a mum, I am finding myself a lot more at like family market play day things like fairs and fetes, and the stalls there are always full of like beautiful, unique items that would be wonderful in people's homes. So just imagine your art among those things. You could even go into selling your items in local shops or big box stores if you really want to look into expanding. So here I'm talking about things like phone backgrounds, computer backgrounds. People love an aesthetic and they're always looking for just the right thing. Also, printable art is really big on Etsy. I've personally bought a few pieces from independent artists that I've printed at home and framed as gifts for friends, and it's just a really convenient way to share your art as a seller, but also to acquire art as a buyer. You're typically going to be charging less for a digital download of your art, but the plus side is that you don't have to spend much, if anything, to get it out there. You don't need to deal with stock or materials or postage, and you're able to get so much reach. Just think like your art could be in someone's hands on the other side of the world at the click of a button. Not too much to explain here. Everyone has a phone. Most of us are pretty keen to protect them, and many of us would like that protection to look nice too. Maybe reflect a bit of our personality. This is another one where you can go down the print on demand route with Printify or similar platforms. I believe you can upload your work to Casetify, which is a very popular phone case brand, or you can look into licensing your work with other existing phone case companies. And as always, you can source and print the cases yourself and ship them straight from you. Adult colouring books are huge. It's a wonderful, mindful hobby, something that allows people to be creative at home, and to add your art into that community would be such a gift. These colouring books come in all forms, from like cutesy simple styles to more detailed, like paint by numbers almost type designs. So this is something that so many different artists could try out for their own art. From what I've seen, a lot of people sell colouring books through Amazon KDP, but I also think that would be a wonderful thing to print and bind at home for that special handcrafted feel. There's also like tons of websites where you can format the pages of your book and have it printed and bound and sent to you in batches if doing it yourself is too time consuming or costly. I've also seen digital colouring pages that people use as well. So there are loads of options to make your colouring books unique and make it work for you. Someone gave me this idea recently, and if I can find the comment, I will insert it here, because as an avid jigsaw puzzler, I don't know how this didn't occur to me to put my art on a puzzle. I immediately noted that idea down in my gift list because I know my mum would just love that, so maybe this Christmas, hopefully she's not watching, but think of the things that you could do with that. Custom puzzles for someone's like wedding photo, or of like different milestones, holidays, events, places. If you have more of an abstract art style, that could lend itself to some fun, like challenging puzzles, or you could just create something different in the puzzle space. I love the old like kitschy puzzle designs that you get in most shops, like charity shops, but think of all the people who want to do something other than scrolling and want to see more of their own style reflected in their hobbies. This is just another thing that people always need and that lends itself so well to creative and unique pattern designs. I know so many people who make gifting an experience, choosing paper and ribbon and adding finishing touches to say, hey, I really put some thought into this for you. And to be honest, I'm the same. I'm not always confident in the actual gifts that I get people, but I do the absolute most when it comes to wrapping and presenting it to them. And I don't know, think of all the occasions and themes that you could start brainstorming patterns for. It is just a goldmine for inspiration. And finally, if you want to share your work beyond just the visuals and share knowledge and your own unique perspective alongside your art, creating and selling online resources like guides, courses, templates, digital brushes are all ways that you can package and sell some of the magic that you've got in you and share it with the world. The bottom line here is that we are, of course, thinking about making money with our art. We have bills to pay, and doing what you love for a living, getting to be creative throughout a workday that you are in charge of, it's not half bad. But broadening the horizons of what you think you can do with your art also opens up huge avenues for inspiration. It allows you to share your work with so many different people in so many different ways, while tools like Kittle can streamline your design process every step of the way. And that is where I will leave you for today. Let me know if any ideas in this video sparked your interest, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.